I don't know if you just caught. Today was the last day for the From series for MGM Plus, which Amazon does control. So okay, yeah. So I've been watching all the series. I have it, no ads and stuff like that. I don't know. I watched the first one, second one, third one, and now the fourth one. This is for this year, 2026. Another cliffhanger. I don't think they'll ever end the show because it's still running, running. I don't want to give away any cliffhangers, but if you watch, it's gonna be some, I guess. I'm talking about what I watched. So if you don't know what happened and you haven't watched it yet, then watch this another time. Okay, so we're gonna reveal. So as you know, the whole story is you driving and you see this tree fall down on the road and you're blocked, and then you try to go around it and you end up in the town, and no matter what you do, you can't get out of the town. Now, it's a different dimension. That's one. Some people thought it was purgatory, but it wasn't like that. Okay, so you have all these dead people in a town and underground in the cat caves underground. They come out at night and they terrorize you and they can kill you too. So it's a nightmare. People like to watch stuff like that. I don't know. I'm fascinated. It's interesting. Um, then the town on top looks like it came out of the '60s. I, Maybe the whole town was transported there. See, the way it's written and the way it's being portrayed, it's kind of hard to say, what is this? A time slip? You don't see no planes flying over. Do you see any planes? No. And it's not shot in the United States. It's shot up in Canada. It's not, no offense, but that's where it's shot. That's where they do it because of the strike. When they had the writer's strike, they had to do something, right? So they go up to Canada. So they shoot it up there. Um, I mean, they do a pretty good job of portraying the whole thing. So they're living out their days, trying to figure out how to get back. One of them did get back and then came back again and brought somebody else, which was a little far fetched. Why did they come back? It's like endless holes and loops and everything that you think they're gonna get back, and then there's this little boy in white running around. Could be an angel. No, it could be anything, but they don't really explain it, and it disappears. And these people, anybody die that comes back and talks to you, and then try to guide you. And there's a lot of weird stuff going on there. And it's a big valley. It's a big place. So there's endless loops that can go on in there. So this is series season 4. Uh, they're talking about the yellow guy, the guy dressed in yellow. Who is that? Uh, which they really never explain. To me, it's like a shapeshifter. It goes from the guy in yellow to a girl, maybe around 18, something like that. It's hard to tell how old, but I guess its job is to eventually kill everybody slowly, and then it disappears and comes back again to the next bunch of group of people there. So they constantly have people there, constantly, and so that means nobody really leaves. Maybe you're there for a purpose, or maybe you're not, but you're there and you can't get out of there. There was something like this a couple of years ago. It was American Gothic. It had to do with a sheriff, and he was a devil. And they CBS killed that one. There's been other things. There's American Horror Story, and I think it was on AMC, and I have access to that now. I could look at that if I wanted to, but it won't be the same. People like this kind of horror where you don't know what's going to happen next, and you are on the edge, and you're hoping, and you're rooting for the characters to survive. It's almost like it's a soap opera, but with a drama to it. I mean, it's okay. The sheriff, he's strong. He has a weapon, and then there's a deputy, another guy, and another girl. Also, police and EMS workers didn't make it, so they have another ambulance. So they get things when people drive in. A whole bus load of people came in on, I think, on the last season. Um, but it's kind of, it's like it's a mixed up story. It's so much going on, and you really don't understand it until you watch it all. And then you figure out what's going on. But maybe, just maybe, they're in another dimension, and there's doorways that take you back to regular civilization, and there's flip flops, all sorts of twists. You'll never kind of figure it out. Yeah, but something happened in season 4, and tonight's episode on the 10th. Something happened there, and because of that happened, you can understand more about what's going on. So you have to watch it, then you'll see for yourself, and you're trying to figure out. Then you know that where they are is a place that they'll never ever get out of, even if they try. So they're stuck in there because that's the whole thing. It's about them. If they get back home, then they end the series. This could go on for 10, 10 seasons if they play the car right, because it's very popular. And what happening, and then more people come in and get trapped, and they can't get out. They can't. You can't drive out because when you come in, you go into the door, and you're stuck in a loop. So no matter where you go, you're constantly going back. You can't go out. They have no plane or rocket to go up into space, but then it wouldn't really help them because where are they gonna go? They're trapped in this void and they can't get out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I see it as. Um, and you have ghouls and you have all sorts of things, creatures there in the night that come out. They can actually come out in the day, some of them. So some creatures can come out, and it's like time slips and time doors. They go back in time because this place has been there for a long time. But there were some secrets revealed in this season 4 if you pay attention, because you'll learn more than you ever knew before. So I don't. They should have at least 13 episodes. They could have more than 10. So now you have to wait another until the next season comes out, unless they started filming again. I'm sure they have. Maybe it'll come out in 2028 at this rate. Because if they have next seasons coming out, then they have 2027. But I doubt it though, because the way they're doing things on MGM Plus, which was epic, and then it's yeah, and they changed it to MGM Plus, and now Amazon owns MGM, so it's all based on that system. But hey, if you get a chance to check it out, check it out. It's not bad. It has a lot of features. It's not bad. If you like that kind of it's a horror drama, soap opera, because there's people's lives. And the main character again is the sheriff and what goes on in the large house on the mount on top of the town. It's no structure. Everything that everybody meets up in the diner. That's the way it is. That's the way they portray it. And weird stuff happens. And there's unusual phone calls come in, or electronics come to life for a brief moment. There's no TV. There's no internet, and no cell phone. Hey, if you like this, hit that subscribe button. We're out of here.